welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today we are doing another Get Ready With Me for the day for work. And today we are going to be using the Nomad Coastal Cruise palette. And it looks like this. I only got the matte palette. These have removable pans. This is the first time they have done this with their palettes. So they also have this is an all matte palette. They also have an all shimmer palette, but I wasn't able to get that. That one actually sold out. So good for them. We are going to be using the greens today, I think. Yeah. So, yeah, at least these two, and maybe this shade. We'll see if I use this shade here. Maybe this shade and these two greens here. So we'll be using Sand Prints, Driftwood, and Ocean Depths. Yeah, those are the shades that we'll be using today. So, but we've got to put on the rest of my makeup, and today I'm going to actually be using my Makeup Forever Super Boost Skin Tint. We're going to not use the Natasha Denona. We're going to use something different today. I thought we would use some different makeup today. Try something a little different. For once. How are you? How is everything going? I am a little happier today because it is Friday. It is finally the end of the week. It has been a very long week for me. So I am so glad it is almost over. This has just felt like the longest week ever. And it's probably going to be the shortest weekend ever. No, I've got some plans this weekend. Going to go out to dinner tomorrow night with my daughter. Oh, this is dripping everywhere. And I'm going out to lunch with my son on Sunday. Gotta get my nails done at some point this weekend. Because these are growing out. And I don't want to wait the 3 weeks that I waited last time. Because they got very hard to work with when I waited 3 weeks last time. I could barely do anything with my nails. When I waited 3 weeks, oh my gosh. I couldn't do anything at all. It seemed like my nails had grown out so much. It's getting hard to do stuff right now when it's only been 2 weeks. I am going to use the Ritual Defeat concealer. Like I have been using. Not really much to report. I still need to pick a therapist. And make an appointment. And I gotta decide if I want to do in-person therapy or do virtual appointments. I think I want to do in-person appointments. I don't know. I just think it would work best for me. Than virtual appointment. Being able to be in person with someone. Okay, which I think I'm going to use my Morphe Sun Heat bronzer. I don't know. I do virtual appointments with my psychiatrist, but those are usually short appointments. Because she moved her office somewhere that's kind of farther away. To where I don't want to drive to. So it's more convenient for me to do virtual appointments with her. And she said she was going to find me some people that were closer to where I live. I gotta follow up with her because she hasn't sent me a list yet of people. What blush am I going to use today? That is the main question that I need to answer, because I haven't picked one out for today yet. Something, maybe this moth one from Ritual Defeat. Something a little cool toned. I really like this one. I really want to try some more stuff from Ritual Defeat. Speaking of, I have a loose shadow from them here. Should I try that today? I don't think it would really go with the look, but I don't know, maybe. What is this called? Serpent de Mar. Serpent de Mer. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep this open here. It kind of goes with the sea theme. Now I gotta clean my fingers off. In my hand. Let me close this up so it doesn't dry out. Okay, now we're going to put some powder on, just this Huda Beauty loose powder in Cherry Blossom. I did buy that Blend Bunny Efflorescence palette. Maybe I should use that. Those shimmers from that. Or maybe I should just do an all matte look and just be happy with that. I've been kind of looking forward to doing just an all matte look. So maybe I'll just do an all matte look. And be happy with that. Get more of that moth color out here. Okay, let's use this Outer Space highlighter, or this Saturn highlighter. I just call it the Outer Space highlighter from ZC. that I'm making good inroads with, and use it as a highlighter. Okay, I'm going to go off and do my eyebrows, put on my wig, and I will be right back to do the eyes. I'll be right back. Okay, so I put my Westman Atelier Lulu lipstick on with some gloss and my wig and everything. So now we are going to go ahead and use these greens and this color right here. Maybe mix with a little bit of that color right there. So let's dip into driftwood. Like I said, these are removable pans, so you can take them out, put them in a smaller magnetic palette if you want to. Move them around, make your own little palette. You can get, when they come back in stock, you can get that, which I plan to do, get their all shimmer palette. I think it's called the Aurora Cruise. I've been on a couple of cruises that I really enjoyed back in the day. Those were always so fun. Took my kids on a Disney cruise when they were younger. That was probably the funnest cruise. Okay, now we're going to dip into that coastal fog and sand print. Mix those two together. Very nice formula. Gonna put sand prints on my lid. Very nice. Then we are going to take Ocean Depths. This is a very kick up. It has a lot of kick up in it. But it is very pigmented at the same time. I'm not sure what I'm going to rate this one. I wasn't really excited to see this one. That I would have to buy 2 palettes to get the shimmers and the mattes. And I don't really care that much about the removable palettes, the magnetic palettes. Tell me what you think about that. I'm gonna put some of that ocean depths here. So personal excitement wasn't a big one for me on this one. I think the theming was cool. Going back into driftwood. Okay, where is my little thing here? I can't really rate it on shimmers, but the mattes definitely rate a high rating. Going back into ocean depths. I'm going to use this as a liner shade. Oh yeah, that really works. Okay, then I'm gonna use Sand Prints as an inner corner highlight. Although it's not really showing up as much of a highlight because it's basically the same color as my skin. Okay, I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to put on some mascara, and I will clean my brushes, and I will be right back. Okay, here is the final look that I've got going on here. Very nice gradient that I've created. Yeah, great Nomad quality. I think if you pick this palette up, you're not going to be disappointed. Remember, I have a code with Nomad. It is Jennifer10. If you ever decide to pick anything up from Nomad, please consider using my code. Just Jennifer10. So, yeah. Very nice desaturated colors in here. Make a beautiful look. I probably will be doing some more looks with this and showing them off on Instagram. So, yeah, I'll probably be using these colors and probably these colors here. Maybe the blues. We will see. We will see what we end up doing. But those will be probably shown on the Grand. Doing it for the Grand. So let me know what you think down below, and thank you for joining me. Let me know how you're doing down in the comments. I would love to know how you're doing, how everything is going, and let me know all your thoughts and comments down below. Please give this video a thumbs up, please, and thank you. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video, which will probably be on Monday. Yeah, I'm thinking that, but we will see. You never know. Okay, I will talk to you later. Okay, sending you out all of those good vibes. All right, goodbye.